Good morning, y'all. It's 10 o'clock and I'm exhausted. And it is from staying in bed all day yesterday. You know what? I'm not going to let myself do that anymore. Since I have figured out that it is directly correlated with exhaustion, shortness of breath, and dizziness the next day. And I didn't eat very much yesterday either. I read 2 books. There's something wrong with my Hulu, y'all. When you go to my stuff, or whatever that little button is, it has a bunch of, it's got all your stuff that you've put like in your little menu. And all of mine is saying all caught up, all caught up. That's a lie. That's a lie. I'm not all caught up. It's been 2 weeks since I've watched any of my shows. So I'm going to somehow have to get a hold of Hulu. But anyway, and I can't watch it on my TV because you guys saw that I'm using that for my camera monitors. So, which, by the way, I forgot to tell y'all. I think I mentioned it in another video that I can be anywhere and I can tap on my little app and see exactly what's going on at home. That is so cool, y'all. Technology just blows me away. So, there's got to be a fix for that because I'm not liking that at all. I haven't watched any TV in 2, maybe 3 weeks. And I always forget about it until at night and I want to watch, and then of course I can't. So dumb. Now, there are a couple of y'all that sent me Christmas gifts besides all my Starbucks. And I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. It never seems to amaze me, or I don't know how to word that, but it seems like there's always something that has happened that your gifts are so needed for. Now, I'm going to tell you, yesterday I was vacuuming my floors, and I will tell you that vacuuming your bare floors, your carpet as well, but your bare floors in particular, is it's very important because it's not dirt on your floors that's a problem. It's the grit, which is also dirt. But I mean, just that powdery dirt, it's the grit that you bring in the house and gets on your floors. And if you've ever walked barefoot across your floors and you can feel that little stuff, that really bothers me. I can't do that. But having that grit on your floors, when you walk over it, you're scratching your floors. Now, y'all, I am so very thankful for my beautiful floors, and I want to take the very best care of them that I can. And I have always done that. Y'all know I talked about the little vacuum cleaner that I have, the little Dirt Devil tattoo. Is amazing little vacuum cleaner. I mean, that thing will suck the hair off your head. The suction is so good. And that's a major thing with a vacuum cleaner. I mean, without suction, what good is it? So, my little tattoo is not well. She's not well at all. Her, and she has been used roughly. I am not going to deny that. I've used her to vacuum my patio before, my car, my home, and this time, y'all, I have used her for, I guess I've abused her. Cleaning out all of the floor vents. Y'all, I found a fork in a floor vent and a business card. And I mean, how does that stuff get in there? I don't know. But I mean, you could just hear it. I mean, the stuff was just, and you know, when we took the old flooring off, I was vacuuming, and when the quarter round all came off, I was sucking up all kinds of crap out of there. And I was telling my contractors also, please use this little vacuum cleaner, because I want everything to be the prep to be as good as possible for the flooring. So anyway, y'all, she's not sucking very good at all, because I was vacuuming all through the house this morning, and she just wasn't doing very good at all. I changed her back filter, put a brand new bag in, and it didn't help. So thank you guys. Thank you so much for your Christmas gifts. Now I'm going to be able to replace my poor little vacuum cleaner. It's sad to me, but I will say I've had her for years, and she was just amazing. Amazing. And I tried to take care. Oh, by the way, I know somebody's going to say, well, maybe there's a clog. Duh. I've been using vacuum cleaners for a very long time. And that's one of the first things you do, is you check for a clog. And so I took my hose off, and sometimes you can kind of tap it on the floor, or not on these floors, but like outside, and you can tap it, and there'll be a little bit of dirt and stuff that comes out. Well, that means you've got a clog, because normally, if it's working correctly, there's not going to be anything that comes out of that hose. Nothing came out, neither end of the hose. So I took one of my small tension rods and put it through there. No clog. And of course, I checked my rigid hose. I don't know that you'd call that a hose. Well, anyway, it's the silver part, the rigid, the hard part. Check that. I checked everything, y'all. There's no clogs. So, that makes me sad. But, again, thank you so much for your timely gifts that are going to allow me to not only purchase my new vacuum cleaner, but a good supply of bags. Thank y'all so much. I do so appreciate that. And there'll be a couple of other things that I'll be showing y'all. But, sweetie, thank you for my Starbucks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. You know, I took my, please cover that baby's head. Thank you. It is cold, y'all. I don't know what the temperature is, but the wind is blowing and it's cold out. So, ooh, they're cutting the top of that palm tree right off. Why would they do that? It's nice and green and pretty. It is fall though, y'all, or winter. And that's when you're supposed to cut your trees and all that stuff because the sap's not flowing. So, if I had a tree, I'd be trimming it now too. Okay, y'all, that's enough for this video. But I have an idea for another one. But I'm gonna get my Starbucks first, cause y'all, I'm pooped. I mean, I'm gonna stop spending whole days in bed. That's very bad for me. I don't know if y'all do that. I don't know if you notice the same thing that I do, but that's very, very bad. So Hazel and I are going to get some Starbucks and a piece of pumpkin bread. Oh, and I made that little video about my guys and the jalapeno croissants. Well, they loved them. But I also got some of the guys pumpkin bread, and they seem to love that too. I think people just like food. I know I do. Oh, and I had gotten a croissant for me too. And I'm going to tell y'all, those jalapenos, they didn't just have the cute one on the top, they had them all in the filling. So I had to get a little knife and, you know, scrape all mine out. And those bites where the jalapenos were, they were still hot. So they must, their juice must spread out. So next time I'm not getting mine with any jalapenos. So I love y'all. I hope you had a good Christmas, no matter if you spend it by yourself or with a bunch of family. Hopefully, if there was family drama, there wasn't too much. There usually always is. There's always a little drama. I don't care what kind of little, you know, Norman Rockwell family you have. There's always a little bit of drama. But hopefully it wasn't bad. And my gosh, y'all, I love starting a new year. Talk to y'all later. Bye now.